Hello, hello, hello. I said I was going to make this video, so here I am making it. I'm an average woman living in an average life, and I got into wigs when COVID started, and I'm one of those people that I do like FBI level research on things when I get really into them. So I've pretty much watched just about every YouTube video and things and whatever. So I discovered Instagloo as a way to glue down my wigs because my full-time day job is actually pretty physically demanding sometimes, and I can get pretty wet or pretty sweaty. So I have a free part lace front wig here. There's the cap construction so that you can see. This is I want to say hand tied, but I'm not sure. It's just got your regular, adjustable thing. So what I'm going to do is show you how I use Instagloo. It's a 3-part system, and you can get them separately or you can get them all together. There's a pre-treatment spray that you can put on. If you have oily hair, it's recommended. I've not tried it. I really can't give you any advice. I feel like I don't need it. I use rubbing alcohol to clean and dry my skin before applying the glue. And then there's the glue, and to apply the glue, I just use a little wooden applicator. And then there is a removal spray. You want to buy the removal spray and the glue at the minimum. You're not gonna get this glue off very easily if you don't have this removal spray. I've not tried coconut oil or baby oil or anything else. I don't really know if any of that works, because the removal spray is just was just my choice method. So I have your average basic wig cap on. I'm not gonna cut off the edge. I'm not gonna melt it or do anything like that. I just don't feel like it's necessary for me. If you like doing those things, feel free. Sometimes I do spray my wig cap with hairspray to keep it more in place. So all I did was put regular 91% isopropyl alcohol on a Walgreens drugstore cotton ball, and I'm just cleaning the edges of where my wig is going to lay on my head. If you want to pull your sideburns down, or if you want to blend any hair into this wig, you are not going to apply glue on that hair. So make sure that you have that pulled out, tucked out, whatever. Now I have a receding hairline on their side, so I am gonna pull this back just a smidge to get my hairline all correct while my wig cap's drying. That's about as much hair as I want to come through, because I will not be blending my natural hair into this wig because of the color difference. My natural hair is a dark auburn, and this is a strawberry blonde highlight wig color. So wig cap's on. While this is drying, I'm actually going to put the wig on. And I'm going to adjust it for my head and make sure that I have it all in place where I want it. So you're gonna want a blow dryer, bandana, or a hair tie or something to tie this down after you get it glued. I like to do my glue. If I'm blending hair, I will pull this part out, and then I will only glue around my sides. But because I am doing the full lace frontal glue down on this one, I have it. So this is how I would wear it. As you can see, you can just barely see my natural hairline. It's just pulled just right to it to give it more of a natural fit. That way, when people are looking at me, like, you don't want to wear your wigs like this. That's what makes them look fake. You definitely want to pull it as close to your natural hairline as possible. If you have a little widow's peak or anything here that's showing, look, like I can pull that over and my bangs cover it right up. It's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I like to do this in sections. If you want to pull the whole wig back and pull the whole wig forward, that's fine, but that doesn't work for me. So this is me showing you my own method. You can have your own method. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to do what I do. So I like to drop my glue directly onto my applicator. And then I like to pull up my wig, and I'll use a magnifying mirror, but I will actually just run this right along. And if you get it in your hair, don't worry. It will come out with the remover, I promise you. I have used this before. This is not my first time. This is going to dry a little. You want to make sure that it's tacky. I use an eyelash dryer to kind of help it along. It will turn clear from white once it is ready. Okay? Totally fine. And then you can just stick it down. Now it's not going to stay permanently just on that one stick. I still have to finish gluing the rest of it. You can glue down as many pieces and as many sections as you want. You can do the whole thing. You can do partial. I do it this way because I am not good at getting that hairline without getting the hairs caught in it. So this is why I do it this way, because y'all, the struggle is real. I'm not an expert at this. It is difficult for me. I did struggle to learn this. But as you can see, I've kind of gotten the hang of it in some places. So now I'm just gonna let this dry a little. And as you can see, it goes on white and it's gonna dry clear. Again, this is what works for me. Use whatever method works for you. And if it's not drying very well, then you need to make sure that you are smearing it out evenly. You can put 2 layers on if you want extra hold, but I only put 1 layer on because that's seemingly all I need. And then without getting that hair into the glue, I just pull that down. And you can take a rat tail comb and you can just run it along and press down so you don't get that glue on your fingers and you don't get that hair stuck in. And I just run that rat tail comb along the edge. And this part can be time consuming because you're really just trying to lay that down. But see, what happens is the hair will get stuck in that glue if you let it come down too much, like I just did. It's still tacky, so I still have time to play with it. And I'm just laying it down. Okay? Laying it down. Laying it down, laying it down, laying it down. Now, once you get all of the wig glued down, you're going to want to let the glue finish curing or drying. And it happens fast. Just gonna finish up this last section. Again, don't worry if you get a little in your hair, because it will dissolve with the remover. I promise. Drying it takes the most time. Whatever. And then I'm just going to start setting, whoops, that glue. Add more glue in areas like up here at the top. You can see I don't think that I used just enough glue. You can always add more. And now I've got the majority of this laid down. Okay, if you have any sticky areas, you can clean them up with rubbing alcohol or whatever. I usually take a brush through my wig just to make sure that I don't have any sections that are tangled. Sorry. This top section is usually the most difficult for me to get laid down, only because I have a very strange hairline. It kind of goes, recedes here and then comes down to a peak and then recedes on the other side. So I have a lot of baby hairs right here, and I tend to struggle with getting it to the glue to set. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some kind of headband, whatever you want. I got this from my girl Tiffany Soma. She's great, by the way. And I am just legit going to make sure that wig is exactly in the place I want it to be. I prefer to pull my wig hair back like so and put it in a ponytail or a clippy. That is my personal preference, because I just like it out of my way and off. Now, I also prefer to make sure that I have all of my little baby hairs out of the way, and you are just going to want to take whatever headband, and you're going to want to make sure that you have pressure on this area. This is, now you just want to let it sit. Just let it sit. It can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Some girls like to use a blow dryer. That's totally fine. If you want to use a blow dryer, no big deal. So I'm going to take like a 5 to 10 minute break, and then I'm going to come right back and finish the video. All right, it's been, I don't know, 5 or so minutes. I took a cold shot blow dryer to my glue area, and now I'm pulling off my compression thing. I'm going to take my wet brush and I'm going to start to style my hair. I'm sorry, it is my hair. I paid for it. Even if it's not growing literally out of my own head, it's still my hair. So I am just styling this as if it was my own, whatever. Get all the knots out. As you can see, it's on here pretty good. This side, I have a little bubble here that I missed for glue. I did work on the front, so the question is, now I am like really tugging on this. Like I'm legit tugging, but not hard enough to pull the hair out of the wig. But I don't know if you can see, but like this is not going anywhere. Do you see the scalp pull on that? Do you see the scalp pull? Okay, I'll do. Like this is not going anywhere. And then everybody's always like, well, do the ponytail test, do the ponytail test. So can you pull it up? I can absolutely pull it up. I don't wear this wig in a ponytail. It's not a 360 or anything, so I generally do not. But if I wanted to, it's also short and not cut for that. But if I wanted to, I absolutely could have a ponytail. Let me see if I can find my little clippy here. I don't really wear a lot of ponytails, but as you can see, like, I can pull it. It's falling out my clip. But yes, you can. Can you run your fingers through it? Absolutely. It is on like no one's business. Now, I do not put in multiple layers of glue, so I am not going to go swimming in this because I don't have the glue layers on to do the swimming. But I am confident that this wig is going nowhere. That's the scoop. Do not pull this glue off. You risk damaging your wig and your natural hair. To get this wig off, and you saw how well this is glued on, I'm going to take the remover spray. Absolutely under no condition should you spray this in your eyes or in your mouth. I made that mistake. Just don't. So I'm actually just going to show you how. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? You see? All right, I want you, like, do you see how it's breaking off? And how it just peels right off? That wig legit just comes off. Now, I have not stopped or paused the video. I'm going to show you. There's the inside of my lace wig. There is no damage whatsoever. The glue literally dissolves with this spray. So, and here is a section where it actually has some of the glue left over in the wig on the outside. So I just spray the remover on and it's going to take it right off. Now I will actually go in and wash this wig because I used the glue on it. But you will have residue all over in your hair, on your face. You just need to use the remover and work it in and then go wash your hair. But definitely work that remover in wherever you have the glue. This is really, I would not recommend this for an everyday glue unless you have a human hair wig that you are going to be sleeping in, styling, and wearing all the time. This glue I would definitely reserve for special occasions when you really need that, it's nasty, hold, because I really have glue. And you can see I'm not losing any hair. Like, all right, one piece of hair, and that's a long hair. That's from the wig. So my natural hairline, you can see it's all still intact. And I'm running my fingers through whatever short hair I have. It's not matted, it's not tangled, but I am going to go and wash it because that glue is like dissolving in this solution. And it's like an oil-based solution. I purchased this from Instagloo.com, direct from the manufacturer. I absolutely do for certain know that they do bulk ordering and wholesale sales. So if somebody wanted to stock it, they could. And I'm just going to brush my wig in front of you so that you can see, like, there's no hair fallout to it. Like, it's not damaging the wig. Oh, my wig cap. There's one hair that came out, but there's always going to be fallout with a wig. So it's not like, you know, that would never happen on a regular basis. You're always going to have, you know, wigs are going to happen. So now I'm just going to go wash my hair because it's really oily because I put the remover solution. So If you need a glue, like a good glue, like you need a 10-hour day wear glue and you need it to really, really stick, this would be, this is my method of choice. I'm not going to say a recommendation. This is just what I found that works for me. I said I'd share, and I tried to make it as short of a video as I could. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, I would direct you to the manufacturer's website. There's some other videos on YouTube from some advertisements through the company. I'm not affiliated with the company at all. I'm legit I actually sell $5 jewelry and have a full-time job in the water utility industry. So I'm a regular mama 40-year-old woman who just hates to fix her hair, you know, and every now and then I like to switch it up. So I got this collection of wigs, and then I started gluing them down when I have long days, and that's that. So thanks for watching. Like I said, subscribe, like, leave a comment. I appreciate anything. Thanks. Bye.